Over the past year, there have been criticisms and praises for the APNU-AFC coalition. Amid all the mixed emotions, President David Granger categorically declares that he is quite satisfied with the work of his government over the past 12 months.
I feel very confident that we were able to cover a lot of ground over the last year. We have now a very muscular cabinet of 15 ministries, which is a reduction of what was there before. I am very convinced that the cabinet members, cabinet ministers know their roles and they've been performing quite well.
President Granger, speaking to reporters during a special edition of his televised public interest program yesterday, admitted, though, that much more could have been done in the area of education and job creation, particularly for youths.
Perhaps we could have done more, or I would have liked to be able to do more in the field of, say, education and jobs for young people. We just have to get more young people into schools and keep them in schools. And only yesterday at the meeting of the cabinet, we received proposal for improving the hot meals, distribution of hot meals, so that children will go to school and get something to eat. And we want to keep more children in school. I think that is something which I haven't fully accomplished.
One of the campaign promises that the coalition has failed to deliver on, though, is the reduction of value-added tax, or VAT. But the government does have 4 years left to fulfill that promise.
You could expect something. We have followed a course in which we try to investigate first before we pontificate, if you can put it like that. And we will be advised by the Tax Reform Committee when it presents its report. We don't want to pull figures out of the air and say, bring it down to 10.5. This happened in the opposition, this happened in newspaper articles, but it's not a scientific basis on which to proceed.
The head of state said that as soon as the Tax Reform Committee presents its report, modifications will be made and steps to lower VAT will follow, should it be feasible to do so.
So I would say generally, the feeling or the mood of the country is good. There's confidence.
Apart from promising to lower the scourge of crime, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces says that he's committed to improving the economy. He admits that it has not been performing well thus far. In spite of this, President Granger believes that Guyana is moving forward. George?